Welcome to Pathways to Success at PGCC. And now here's your host, Professor G.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Professor G. Mark Gray, and welcome to Pathways to Success at Prince George's Community College, the best kept secret in Prince George's County. And today's episode is the pathway known as the U-turn. A lot of people enter college to make changes in their professional lives. Prince George's Community College is on the cutting edge of making sure that second chance career opportunities flourish here in the county. And I'm pleased, honored, and privileged to be joined today, I should say, however, by the program director of Team Builders Academy. He is John Deadweiler, a guy who spent 20 years as a servant leader, as he likes to call himself, working in the community. And you know, the workforce development and the entrepreneurial thing is so big. John, thanks for taking the time to join us. How are you?
Professor, it's an honor to be here. And again, we're just excited to have this opportunity to share the impact of the program. And you're absolutely right. Prince George's Community College is the best kept secret in the county.
And we're just trying to wake the world up. So,
wake up.
We don't bite over here. You can feel free to come over
Okay.
and express and expand your horizons. One of those people who's done just that, Antoinette Evans, is a graduate of our Team Builders Academy right after the pandemic.
Yes.
Talk about cutting through some challenges. Congratulations on that nonetheless. But how has the Prince George's College experience impacted your life?
It impacted my life a whole lot. It gave me the opportunity to grow. When it made me grow, I was working for Metro Access, and it was at a dead-end point where I wasn't getting no further than what I was doing. I wanted to make a change, so what I did, I took it upon myself and joined Team Builders. And when I joined Team Builders, I found the leadway and a pathway to get out of the community and do what I like to do the most, is work with my hands. So that being said, I did a whole 360 within the career change in the career field at an age that I am at this moment.
Amazing, because, I mean, that's a big leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You find yourself landing in the right spot based on that faith?
Yes, I do. I find myself landing on that spot, in that field, in that space, because it gave me the strength to grow and try to get more of what I want to achieve in life and show my children and everybody else that it is other success stories out here that will make it in this world, that you can't stop doing what you're doing. You got to keep focusing on what you want to do, what your goal is, what your plans are, and set forth the plan and move forward.
John, you've been at this for 2 decades now. When you hear a story like that, does that sort of personify what you're trying to accomplish, moving forward?
No question. And I would be remiss if I didn't say this, not just me, but my esteemed colleague and partner in this great work, Ms. Angie McLaurin. Listening to Antoinette's story, understanding the day, remembering the day that she walked in the door, that story is the one of so many who see the program as an opportunity, as you stated earlier, a second chance. And what's most important is that we try to create an environment of value. So regardless of how you were referred to the program when you come in, you have value, and whatever your employment status is, we're here to identify your God-given talent, and let's hone in on that particular talent and expand your employability so you can go out and conquer the world.
How do you explain or bridge the relationship between the Team Builders Academy and Prince George's Community College?
Outstanding question. Simply put, Team Builders Academy is designed to help residents with some type of barrier to employment, but most importantly, once they're accepted into the program, the light bulb goes off that they're actually a college student. And that's one of the advantages and the excitement or the connecting points, if you will, that once the student has met our requirements to become eligible to be accepted into the program, day one, they realized when they received their student ID that they are actually in college. And for some, they've confessed that they never thought in their wildest dreams that they could be a collegiate student. And even through a program such as Team Builders, gives them that opportunity.
So where do you get, demographically speaking, right out of high school or second chance citizens?
Sure. Sure.
Do you take them all? I'm sure you take them all, but
Yes.
where do you seem to be getting the most traffic?
Sure. So the program was designed to serve all of Prince George's County residents, minimum age of 18 plus. Our referral mechanism comes from the faith community, nonprofit, quasi-government agencies, and so within that, we found a niche of letting our residents who may have been formerly incarcerated or have had some type of infraction with the law, if they meet our minimum requirements and we have a human connection, those have been some of our most successful stories and turning points. But to be or to close on that point, we are here to serve all of Prince George's County.
The human connection is the metaphor that will stay with me forever. So I've just had one of those shining light moments here, because that's what it's all about, connecting. And I think, Antoinette, you could probably speak to that as a person. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but pretty successful in your previous career. You got to a place where you wanted to change, and here was this human connection that led to your personal success.
Yes, it was. It was like when I walked through the door, it was open arms. It gathered me to do more. It was a lot of classes that we took that taught me I can't keep going backwards. I got to keep pushing forward. And my goal was I wasn't going to go back. I was going to push myself forward and push myself through to see a better change in myself. And I've seen my better change. I've seen my better pathway. I've seen my better leadership. I've seen a whole lot in myself. And by me I was the oldest of the group. And by me being the oldest of the group, I had to stop and think, hey, I'm the oldest. I'm a lead. I have to guide. And I was trying to guide my way through, whether it was through the kids or whether it was through the adults. I guided my way through to do what I wanted to do, because you're not going to get a lifetime to serve your community or give them the benefit to show you that this is what you need in your life. Because if you don't have a trade or you don't have a degree, you don't have nothing.
True indeed. And I'm sure you can appreciate that. But you want to say something, John?
No, I just needed to just stop and amplify that Antoinette represents so many boxes or so many measures of success, I should say, for the program. She stated, from an age perspective, the maturity that she walked in the door with. But again, as we know, there was a major push to have more women in the construction industry. Antoinette represents that. She took the bull by the horn. She never let go. And we call Antoinette, among others, our superstars, because she realized, I want this, and we did nothing but try to create an environment that kept her encouraged to complete. And she not just completed, she exceeded all of those metrics of the program. And so I want to publicly, again, for the 55th time, say how proud we are of you, and keep going. I mean, she's a journeyman. I mean, that's outstanding.
It is. And it's funny because you're in a position where you can influence kids that are younger than you.
No question.
What was it like being of a different generation, going through this process? What'd you learn from the kids as well as from the program?
What I learned from the kids from the program is that regardless of how old you are, just keep pushing forward to succeed your goal. Because I have 6 kids, and within my 6 kids, that's all I stress. It's succeed. Succeed your goal. Do what you have to do to make it in this world. We're not going to get it over and over again. And as citizens, we're absolutely nothing if we don't have nothing. And to me, as a female in this industry, they looking for more females in this industry to push forth, because we're obsolete. I'm the only journeyman woman in my field, where I work at. I'm the only female, and I push it every day. Not asking, not demanding, not nothing. I'm pushing. I do everything a God do, and I love it. It's a joy for me. It's a joy for my.
Are there opportunities there, for women equally right now?
Right now, they're looking for women in my field.
Okay.
They Freeman's, all the major companies. When you go in and buy your supplies or whatever, Freeman's is always asking questions. My company always asking, can you find a female? Can you get a female into this trade with you? I'm the only one. I go from Maryland to Virginia every day. I'm the only female in my field, and I'm the only one that's willing to go out there and do the work that a guy can do.
And so you worked or working with Crop Metcalf, is it?
Yes, I'm working with Crop Metcalf. They're located in Maryland and Virginia. I do both sides. I do the Maryland side, I do the Virginia side, because mainly all the clients ask for me specifically because I am a female. They're more comfortable with females. So that being said, some of them are comfortable with guys. The older women are comfortable with women. So by them being the elderly, they're comfortable with me. I go out there, I do what I'm supposed to do, and I maintain. And I tell my kids every day, it's a struggle, but we got to do what we got to do.
And it's interesting that we bring Crop Metcalf into the foreground here because, I mean, we talking about elite creme de la creme in the area in terms of HVAC. So to land something like that, and certainly as a woman, is phenomenal, especially when it comes right back to PGCC. Sure. But to you, John, I wanted to talk about reaching the younger kids. You have kids in high school right now who looking for trade skills. And in this immediate impact society, everybody wants to secure the bag. So is this a pathway for them to start immediately putting themselves in a position to, be solid for themselves?
Man, listen, you just hit the, nail on the head as far as securing the bag. I'm in and out of high schools throughout the county. My colleagues and I, and we tell them, listen, you can make very good money with no debt by looking at this opportunity to enter into the trades. And so I use a joke all the time. My cousin, who's a master plumber, has done very well. You don't see too many skinny plumbers. They make money, right? And so to answer your question, we all know we all have had technicians,
come in,
colleagues laughing, but you ain't see no skinny plumber.
I can't say that I've ever seen any of them.
So what does that mean? That mean that girth is
electrician.
That mean they eat. That's right.
All of them. All the guys in trades.
They all coming in. They making money. And so when we look at today's society and the value of education, we have to look at the trades is a phenomenal educational pathway to a sustainable and a very, very lucrative life.
So we're coming up against it, but I want to. What's your young student profile?
Sure. High school, right out of high school, or really our core demographic is really they finish high school, either try college or just kind of job, just hopping. 19 to 24 is the I would even extend it now maybe to 30 is the ideal profile of a young person or a young adult trying to find their way. And we definitely would, suggest that they, visit the college's website, just Google Team Builders Academy, will come up, and reach out to our office, and we'd love to have you. And we have to thank, sponsors such as Washington Gas and Pepco, because our focus has been utility construction for the new infrastructure that's taking place within our region.
And talk about that and how that impacts PGCC and what offerings.
It's great because we received a six-figure grant, and we're on pace to receive another very large grant from our utility partners, and it is a great partnership, and we're now carving out a pathway for residents to enter into the renewable energy industry by way of this training.
Antoinette, can you give me 30 seconds on how PGCC impacted your life?
It gave me the pathway to learn more. I know the infrastructure side. I know the construction side. I know how to do everything with my hands. They have taught me how to get out there and make it in this world. If I want to make the money, I got to go out there and push myself to make this money. They showed me how to go out and just communicate with people, just to see myself grow, and it's making me grow even more. That's the only thing I can say. Team builders have been a major part of my life, as far as even with my children. I tell my kids, team builder is always going to be there. It's going to be a major part of our lives in our society today, because we're not getting no younger.
John, I got 30 seconds for you.
I'm just going to end it with our daily mantra. If it is to be, it's up to me. Yes, I can. Yes, we will. God bless.
And that's what makes PGCC the best kept secret in the county. People like John Detweiler of the Team Builders Academy, and one of his crown jewels, if you will, Antoinette Evans, who's a graduate of the Team Builders Academy. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of people gained a lot of knowledge. And I don't know about you, but I'd be motivated once I check this out.
Come on over.
I certainly will. Anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of Pathways to Success at PGCC. Don't forget, this is the best kept secret in the county. There's a lot of good things going on around here. And drop on by. We'll leave the light on for you. Till next time, I'm Professor G. Mark Gray.
Thank you for watching Pathways to Success at PGCC. For more information about Pathways at the college, visit our website at www.pgcc.edu.